In 1993, a Nobel Prize winner gave people a choice: 60 seconds of pain or 90 seconds of pain. 70% chose more pain, on purpose. And the reason why is quietly rewriting every memory you have. Because your memory isn't a recording, it's a highlight reel, cut by a lazy editor who only keeps 2 clips. Once you know which 2, you can never unsee it, and you can start using it. Daniel Kahneman and his team ran a brutally simple experiment. Trial 1, you plunge your hand into 14-degree water. That's cold enough to hurt. You hold it there for 60 seconds, rating your pain on a dial the whole time. Trial 2, same freezing water, same 60 seconds, but then you keep your hand in for 30 extra seconds while the water warms up, slightly, to 15 degrees. Still painful, just less. Then came the real question. We need to run one more trial. Which one do you want to repeat? Do the math. Trial 2 is trial 1 plus bonus pain. Nobody should pick it. 70% picked it. They weren't confused. Their dials proved they suffered more in the long trial. But when their brains saved the memory, they didn't save the suffering. They saved 2 snapshots. The worst moment, the peak, and the final moment, the end. The long trial ended gentler, so the memory came back stamped. Not that bad. Some people even swore the longer trial felt shorter. Psychologists call it the peak-end rule. And the part where your brain throws away the length of an experience? Duration neglect. The middle of your life is getting deleted as you live it, and if you think that only works on hands in buckets, it gets worse. Kahneman's team studied 682 patients going through a colonoscopy, back when it was done with barely any sedation. Every 60 seconds, patients rated their pain. Some procedures lasted 4 minutes, some lasted over an hour. Then they asked patients to rate the whole thing. The ratings matched 2 numbers almost perfectly: the worst moment and the last moment. How long the procedure lasted? Almost 0 effect. An hour of discomfort with a calm ending was remembered as better than 4 minutes with a sharp one. So there are 2 of you. The you who lives your life, minute by minute, the experiencing self, and the you who tells the story afterward, the remembering self. Here's the glitch. The remembering self is in charge. It decides if the vacation was worth it, based mostly on the last day. It decides if the relationship was good, based on how it ended. Dr. Manjan consume infamized only. It decides if you go back to the gym, based on the final rep, the one where you pushed to failure and felt like garbage. You don't make choices from your experiences. You make them from the highlight reel, and that's not a bug you can turn off. But you can write for the editor. End the workout with a rep you can win. End the trip with the best thing, not the airport scramble. End the argument with the repair, not the door slam. End the workday by closing 1 loop, not opening 5. You can't control every peak, but the ending is almost always yours to design. Design it, and your memory quietly upgrades your entire life. There's one of these hidden glitches running your behavior every single day. We break down a new one every week. Subscribe and make sure this video ends well.